Yes, guys, it's your guy Michael, also known as M. Josie Cuts, and this is another episode of Barber Talks. Guys, today I've got a special apprentice, another apprentice again on this channel, and he goes by the name of EmpireBlends, also known as Pharaoh.
Well
How are you
done,
doing today,
people.
bro?
Yes, I'm blessed, bro. Appreciate you for having me on.
No worries, no
Yeah,
worries.
man. Mm-hmm.
So, Pharaoh, what do you prefer to be called today? Pharaoh or EmpireBlends?
Pharaoh's fine. Pharaoh's
Pharaoh.
fine. Yeah.
Perfect, no worries. So today I brought you on
Mm.
to kind of speak to you about your perspective
Mm-hmm.
as an apprentice in a barbering world,
Okay.
but there's a twist.
Mm.
The Tottenham edition.
Okay. Tottenham edition. Yeah.
We'll get into that.
All
People
right.
probably know what that is already, but we'll get into that.
Say no more.
So, Pharaoh, how did you come up? I want to start straight. How did
Mm.
you come up with the name EmpireBlends? Where did that all come from?
Okay, cool. So obviously my name being Pharaoh, my whole brand has always been like Pharaoh, Empire, Egyptian thing. Obviously I'm not from Egypt or nothing, but that's just been the vibe, innit? So literally from fitness to just my personal Instagram, it's always been Pharaoh's Empire. So Empire Blends. And I just thought to carry it on, just make the Empire part my legacy, my brand. I just kept it rolling from there. Yeah, man.
Okay, perfect, man. That's quite cool. And so, obviously, Phil, I can see you wear glasses. Do you ever have any experiences or issues when cutting?
Do you know what? Only recently, I'd say, like, it's not necessarily an issue, but me being short-sighted, I know, for example, this literally happened like yesterday or this morning, for example. I'll be picking out the hair, and if I need to like refine the afro, give it some shaping, because I'm so short-sighted, I'll actively have to take off my glasses so I can see fully the canvas that I'm working with, and then I'll do it so I can see properly. I don't want to just be giving anyone a willy-nilly haircut. So take off my glasses, make sure I can see correctly. Might look a bit mad to the person in the chair, but I've got you in it. So
Of course.
It's better I can see properly than just do anything. But yeah, man,
Of course.
that's my only experience really.
Well, that's interesting. Because the reason I asked you is because a lot of barbers who maybe wear glasses, some people may want to find out the in-betweens on. Can these guys actually see with their glasses on in terms of does it get steamy? How is that? So that's why I asked you just to see in general how that works for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it gets steamy or nothing like that. I've never experienced. Well, obviously, usually when it gets hot, stuff like that can happen. But no, I've never experienced no steamy or nothing like that. I can always see, but it's different if I'm trying to cut my own hair now. That's a different situation. But yeah, man, the glasses is no issue, man. We can always see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. And from what I've seen with your work, I'm sure even if you were to take off the glasses, your clients are in good hands.
Exactly. You already know, man. Yes.
Phil, I've again done some research on you. Hair Force One. You're fond of that, right?
Yeah, for
Hair
sure.
Force One. All right, I have a question in regards to that. How did you come across finding Hair Force One? Because I found out that you, again, were another apprentice that joined the Hair Force Academy in terms of wanting to do better, I would guess.
For sure.
So how did you come across finding it?
I think for me it was I had a friend that was already at Hair Force One doing an apprenticeship at the time, and where I was trying to find an apprenticeship and I was applying to different places, wasn't getting any information back. They obviously put me on. I applied, contacted the owner of the shop, Anderson, and you know what I'm saying, I was in there like swimwear, man. I was in there learning, doing my thing, man. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I like that vibe in there, like swimwear.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So I mentioned in the beginning, I said this was another edition of Barber Talks, another episode.
Yes.
I said Tottenham edition. People will be thinking, what's he talking about? Are they in Tottenham? What's going on? I'll break it to them now with this question, which is, he's originally from Tottenham.
I am.
He's a Tottenham born and bred.
Indeed.
So in regards, again, back to this Tottenham edition, my question then is, you still live there, right?
I do.
And Hair Force One, from what I understand, is near Essex, near Dagenham. If anything, we could say more so East London. Some may say they don't claim them being East London, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So you're telling me you travel from Tottenham to Romford to cut hair?
Indeed.
Interesting.
Very much interesting, isn't it? Yeah.
Why?
Do you know, at the beginning, it was just a thing of, you know what, yeah, this is an apprenticeship, free, mind you. You're not going to really find that anywhere, really. It's always a couple hundreds, if not thousands of pounds you need to be paying for an apprenticeship. So it just felt worth it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning, not making any money, really. The journey is coming like bus train. It's a long journey.
Yeah.
It's a long journey, but you know what I'm saying, for the training, for the teamwork, for the mentorship, it was worth it. It was worth it. I mean, for sure.
No, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. In regards to barbershops in Tottenham, how you talk about being worth it. So how are the barbershops in Tottenham?
The barbershops in Tottenham are pretty much like any other barbershop. They're all spread out everywhere, very close together. You get shop after shop. But what I found was, although Tottenham's a very like Caribbean area, obviously now I don't have locks, but when I first started in the barber game, I did. So I wasn't really going to the barbershop. So when I did, it was an African barbershop. Obviously, no problem with the African barbershops. But me being a young Caribbean, I was thinking, I don't understand what these guys are actively talking about. So I don't want to go in the barbershop and they're talking about my trims and thing. It's just the anxiety of it all.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know where the Caribbean barbershops were. And if anything, that'd probably be worse because I can understand what they're saying about me.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, let me come down to Romford where it's a diverse barbershop. I've seen everyone on the shop floor. The teachers are diverse. Everything is just a nice mix. It feels like family. It feels like a home. You know what I'm saying? So let me just come here, learn, and I fit right in. So yeah, man.
Perfect. Perfect. Talking about fitting in, let's talk about not fitting in. Or let's talk about twist, adding little tweaks there and there. If you could add a twist to the way barbershops are ran in Tottenham, what would you add?
I think I would add probably just, for one, better customer service, probably, because you know how it goes. It's just the normal. Everyone's walking in, everyone's waiting for hours, all of those kind of things. So probably I'd add more booking systems, even just things for comfortability. Like I've only been into one barbershop in Tottenham where I was offered a bottle of water, stuff like that. I feel like that kind of counts. That matters into making you want to come back because that stuck with me, and that was years ago. So yeah, just simple things like that, water, snacks, those kind of things. Like that's what I offer for my customers in Tottenham, as I'm a private barber. That's what I offer them. So certain stuff like that, I would add that into the barbershop experience. I feel like, yeah, man.
Okay, so from what you just mentioned, I took from that in terms of, I took straight from that customer experience, you know, in terms of adding that little tweak there.
Just the little things, man.
So how important is customer service for you, or customer experience for you? You know, because even as small as a bottle of water, and obviously you once were a client, now you're a barber. Obviously you might be clients there and there if you wanted to. You know, but how important do you think that is?
It's very important, man, because it could literally be the make or break as to whether someone comes back to your shop. Like, it's not always you're coming to the barbershop for a haircut, but it's not always about that. Simply, it could just be the conversation. It could be the vibe of the shop. It could be the vibe of the people in the shop. So small things like the way you're greeted, the things you're receiving, stuff like that can make a big difference to the clientele that's walking in and out of the shop on a daily basis. So I feel like it's very important, man.
Very interesting. Again, going back to you being a barber now, Phil, tell us, how did your journey start?
It started one day in lockdown, and my best friend, shout out broski, yeah man, my best friend must have just been like, I beg you try to cut my hair one day. The broski had in me school scissors, left-handed. I'm right-handed, left-handed school scissors. You know the ridged ones. He handed me that, and I was like, "Bear in mind, my man's got afro-ish hair in it." So I was like, "What are we really doing with this?" But I tried my best. Obviously, it was a dead trim. Of course, it was a dead trim. But I was like, this is kind of fun though. Like just doing it is fun. So from there, we stepped up to the clippers. Still not good clippers, but clippers. Once again, still a dead trim, but I enjoyed it. It felt very therapeutic to me, and that's what stuck to me. I was like, okay, let me actually try this. So I invested in it a bit, got the little wall clippers as my first one, the Andy's detailers. I got that, and I was like, okay, still dead, but let me keep trying, man. What's the word? The motivation of just watching your own improvement, yeah, man, that kept me going. That kept the fire behind me. Now I watch myself get better with every trim, and here I am today, man. EmpireBlends.
EmpireBlends.
Yeah.
guys, watch out for EmpireBlends.
Come on, man.
He's on his way for big things. World, everyone who's hearing, watching this right now, EmpireBlends, the man himself. We've got him right now, so let's take some early notes.
Yeah, man.
He's around. Tottenham, you're watching.
Trust.
London.
Private barber. Come on, man.
Barber.
Come true. Yes.
You heard it. Okay, so Phil, I've been in different environments before. I've noticed small things, even being a barber myself, you know, I've seen moments where barbers have, you know, been, I wouldn't say under pressure, but they've shown a bit of sweat in terms of on their foreheads, you know, and for me, I don't want to judge or nothing, but I want to know your thoughts as a barber. And my question then, from that being said, is, do you think sweating whilst giving a haircut can look like a sign of nervousness?
It definitely can, because for one, we've all been there as a first-time barber in the barber shop. Hands are shaking, head sweating, you're feeling all nervous and thing. But for me now, as an experienced barber, me sweating, it has nothing to do with nerves. It's genuinely because I'm hot. It's literally just one of those ones.
Yeah.
So for example, you could have a big ring light next to you that's producing a lot of heat. The shop floor, wherever it is hot in general. You know what I'm saying? It's natural. A person's gonna perspirate. You know what I mean? It gets like that.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just, you know, I try my best to keep things to hand. Like I might carry a rag or something just to do a little 1-2 tap tap. Have a fan at hand as well, turn that on, make sure, if I'm hot, I know, for example, the client might be hot, but that might not always be the case. But it shouldn't always be presumed to be nerves, because I could give you the best trim and I'm dripping sweat. It's just because I'm generally hot, and you know what I'm saying? It's an uncomfortable situation, but as long as I try my best to keep the client comfortable, that's all that really matters. Don't worry about me sweating, man. I'm gonna get you right. literally, I'm gonna get you right.
I like how you said that.
Yeah, man, it's that.
And this question, even for myself, I find it really important to have asked. You get me?
Yeah,
because
man.
for me, it's like it can play on you mentally. I can imagine, and the customer is going to think one thing, but as long as you're still carrying yourself of a certain standard and
100%.
decency, they should be rest assured, especially if the clippers are still in your hand and the trim's still going smooth, you know, and they're feeling cuts come off, you know, they should still be rest assured. So I'm happy you said this. And going again onto that, I want to know, how much would you say that plays within your mental health? Do you think it could play within like your mind mentally a lot?
It definitely can. However, I'm not the type of person to overthink too much or stress too much. So I know how I am, like, and I'm aware as to how it can come off. So obviously I do try to just as embarrassing as it can be, just do a little mention like, I'm just hot or something like that. I just fling it out there, casual conversation. I'm like, nah man, it's hot today, or I'm hot, or something like that, just so everybody knows. It's not a you thing. It's not I'm stressed or anything like that. It's just fully I'm hot. So you know what I'm saying, that's just my body reacting to me being hot. But I can like I said, put myself in the client's shoes and be thinking, oh my man's sweating, like what's my hair looking like, or something like that.
What I'm saying,
But it's not even that. Oh, you ain't got to worry, just a hot guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just a hot guy. Yeah.
And in terms of like, you already mentioned one being you tell the client, but would there be any sort of like, again, for other barbers who it plays them mentally, like maybe I'm the only barber in the world who experiences sweating at certain times whilst maybe they're coming up, or they're apprentices like yourself. Is there any sort of advice you'd give to them apart from maybe just making a quick second to mention to their client, oh look, it's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
You know, just to let you know.
Okay, of course. I would say, so for example, a barber like myself who offers private barbering services, always set up your station beforehand in terms of having a fan ready. For me, I always have a big, nice fan there ready. I always wear appropriate clothing for the weather, or even just for how I might be feeling that day, whether that's just a short sleeve but still try to be professional in what you're wearing. Like I don't personally like to wear a vest when I'm cutting hair, depending on the weather. If it's 30 degrees, different in it, but just one of those ones. Have a fan, have a drink, have a rag, literally anything you need to do beforehand to just prepare yourself for the potential of over sweating or anything like that. Yeah, man, just be prepared, be ready. That's all I'd say.
Perfect,
yeah, man.
Perfect. So coming off, you know, being uneased or solutions to being uneased.
Yeah.
So then, that being said, how important do you think it is to be comfortable then whilst cutting a client?
Yeah, that's also another very important tip, because it's simply just being uncomfortable could be another thing that could just make you hot, make you just not even give the best performance that you can give, just because you're simply not comfortable in whatever you're wearing or the environment that you're in. Because for one, being hot can make you tired, all those type of things. So you just need to be prepared for the situation at hand, and you always need to be ready to give the best service possible. Yeah, man. So if you need to do anything to prepare yourself for that, make sure. Because at the end of the day, you can have an off day, but that's your client's head that you're working with.
Yeah,
Innit?
yeah.
You need to be prepared. You need to be
Correct.
ready. And you always need to give your best service. So yeah, man, it's just one of those ones.
Phil, don't take any disrespect or
Mm.
don't take this the wrong way,
Mhm.
but you feel hot right now.
Bro, do you know what? The lights are beaming, but I'm cool right now.
Okay,
I'm cool.
I'll
I'm
make sure
cool.
I turn on. I'll sort out the AC if we have to. You know?
Yeah,
I'm
man, it gets like that.
Yeah.
But I'm cool. I'm good. There's no hair being cut. There's no nothing. So
Yeah?
it's all right. We're chilling,
No
man.
worries.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're good.
Because even from what you said, as for your clients, I'm very mindful, even for my guests, to make sure
Of course,
that I'm making sure they're in the best of environments,
as you should,
so
man.
they can speak to the audience and also have a conversation with me about things.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate that as well.
No worries.
Yes, man.
Pharaoah, so I've heard this term. Hear this term, Pharaoah. I've heard in our generation, a lot of people, young barbers, you'll hear a term that goes by, the cutting just isn't cutting. First of all, do you understand what that means?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have days, before we even get into that, do you want to explain slightly what when the cutting isn't cutting means, briefly, before I ask the question?
So it could either be the cutting just ain't cutting, or the fading just ain't fading. It's just one of those ones. Like, you're cutting the hair. It might be a hair texture that your standard hair texture. Like for me, it might be Afro hair or something like that. That's just your everyday. You're used to it, but you're going through your normal steps, and it's just not. You're just there doing the same thing, It's not doing the fade. The line isn't leaving. The fade isn't graduating the way it needs to be graduating. You're thinking, what is going on? Like, this ain't me. Like, I know I can cut this hair, but why is it not cutting? It's just one of those ones, one of those off days. Yeah, man.
Okay. So do you have days when the cutting just isn't cutting?
Yeah, man. I do. I don't feel like it's anything to feel shame about. We will have those days. Sometimes it's not even us. It could simply be the client's hair. Like, sometimes the hair is just hard to fade generally, and the clients have been told that multiple times. It's just one of those ones where the hair is just a bit harder to cut, but obviously you just have to put a bit more effort in and you'll get there. But yeah, man, we all have those days, most definitely.
Okay, I mean, I am happy you shared this, because that's a term sometimes people mentally, they talk about mental aspects, mental health. It makes you start doubting yourself. Am I maybe not a good barber? But like you said, sometimes it's just, maybe you're tired, maybe you just need a little recharge. But it's part of the game, like you're saying.
It's part of the game, man.
Okay.
It's part of the game.
Did that take you long to kind of accept this, or did you come to terms quite quick?
I feel like I only really experienced it when I was in the barbershop, so it did take me a bit of time to come to grips with it, especially when, although, for example, I know many people have heard the term comparison is a thief of joy. It is one of those things where you'll be in a barbershop looking at barbers that have either come up after you, or simply just barbers that are better than you, and you know that. You're just looking like, like, why is my cut not doing what it needs to do today, or why am I just not cutting like that? So you can definitely bring you down, have you self-doubting, second guessing, but it's just one of those hurdles that you have to get over, keep it pushing, and you'll be fine. Yeah, man.
Okay, rightfully. And every barber, just want to say quick, they have their unique way. And again, I'm going to go back to customer service, because what I've noticed, and I don't know if you'd say the same thing, being an apprentice, coming early from wherever you started within the game, there's always something that stands out to you within the industry. And like you said, even coming from a client's perspective that you once were in, you realize customer service. So just to go back into customer service, because for me, I don't know for you if you'd say the same thing, but customer service is one of the key factors, apart from giving a good trim, that I think stands out. You say the same thing?
Most definitely, yeah.
So with that being said, every barber has a unique way to offer excellent customer service. Like I said, apart from a haircut.
Yeah.
Would you say you have one in terms of a unique factor in terms of how you deliver your top tier customer service? Again, and you're part of the barber.
Yeah. So I feel like my way would probably be being able to what's the word? Being able to be flexible, pretty much. So knowing when to speak, when not to speak, knowing the customers that want to be spoken to, the ones that don't want to be spoken to, or even just simply knowing how to, even if it's kids, knowing how to manage them, talk to them, make them feel comfortable, stuff like that. Like my personal, something that I wanted to make sure I did was I always make sure to ask, just let me know if any of my tools feel sharp, because we've all been there. We've gone to the barber shop, we've gone for a shape up, and we've just been completely marked up. We leave there a couple of days, there's just pure scabs in your line up because you've just been cut up. And I hate that. And that's one thing that a lot of clients won't mention, but they will not come back to you after that. So just making sure they feel comfortable enough to just let me know, because it's never anything to just change my clippers, you know what I mean? It's just I want them to feel comfortable enough to have that conversation with me, so I can now proceed with my service, and I know that they will now feel comfortable enough to come back to me with any other concerns that they have. Because that's the worst thing that you'll notice is, I know I gave that guy a good haircut, but he hasn't come back. Why? Or one of those ones. So certain things like that you can just pick out of your own experience and try to not replicate that bad experience for them, and now turn it into a good experience. So that's just one thing that I try to do, for example. Yeah.
Okay, man. No, I fully understand. I fully agree. And basically, you look into human behavior, like you said, like actual counteraction with the person, rather than just I'm cutting your hair. It's a service. So you really try to take care of your client, because again, I don't know if it comes from you being a client at one point yourself, so you know how that would look. Yeah. Because maybe for a quick second you put yourself in their shoes, but it feels like it's a very close relationship. You tend to kind of have to be able to see things like that.
Most definitely.
So, Phil, I want to now go into your vision. You know, like I want to kind of paint a picture quick. What would a dream environment to cutting look like for you?
Dream environment, probably abroad somewhere, Caribbean. Like you know those videos where a guy's just cutting on a balcony or something, and it's just a big old nice back, like sunset in the background or something. Just one of those ones where it's like, yeah, man, this is what I work so hard for, and now I can just reap the benefits and still enjoy while I'm working. Just one of those ones. I want to be abroad, away, something like that. Or if it has to be as simple as it can, just because I want to stick within probably the private barbering sector for the most part at the moment. I'll probably say my own private studio, although I have that in a sense, but you know, like a solidified studio that I could obviously wake up to, go on a lock every day type of thing. So yeah, that'll probably be my two dream locations. Yeah, man.
You mentioned studio. Let's add on to that as well. So how would a dream studio, barber studio, look like for you?
So I think it would be a decent space. There'll be definitely a nice flat screen TV in there, probably a PlayStation, maybe like a gaming system somewhere in the back, not just like a PlayStation or something, maybe like an arcade game, something. So not just, so if people bring like a plus one, because that's always welcome, a plus one to feel more comfortable with a new barber, their friend can be playing on the gaming system or whatever it be. What else would be up in there? Snacks, of course, drinks. What else would be in there? I'd have my nice colors going on. I like the minimalist, but like colorways, like the grays, the blacks. My favorite color is like a royal blue, so I'll probably have that in there as like an accent wall, something. But we don't just get too deep into that. Literally.
EmpireBlends, again, watch out for it.
Come on, bro. Yes,
sir. I'm already paying attention.
Come on, man.
Done a great job.
You already know, man.
You know, for a second, when you said food, I don't know if I got hungry or something, but I was thinking, do you add personal chef as well?
Do you know what? That would be crazy. Can you imagine? Man, pull out the platter of whatever you ordered. Bro, that trim would be expensive. Bro.
Wait, EmpireBlends.
Come on, man.
It says in the name.
It's true.
know what I mean?
Stepping into my empire, I already know.
Stepping into his empire.
Come on, man.
Phil. So I've got one more question for you.
Yes, man.
The last question is, what are your long-term plans? What are your long-term plans, in the barbering industry?
I think my long-term plans for the barbering industry would probably be to... I'm trying to think, because you know what it is, most people, their answer is like a barbershop or something like that. Now, of course, I do want a barbershop at some point, but as of right now, that's not really my goal. I feel like I'm still young, so I still want to enjoy. I still want to travel. So, like I said, I would be abroad. I want to go and travel, experience things, whether that be cutting for homeless in different countries. Because not everything's about money at the end of the day. It's mainly about experience for me. So, yeah, I still want to go abroad, cut out there. What else is there? Spread my knowledge. So even at some point, if I could teach, that would be cool. Although I don't even know if I have the patience for that, but we'll see. Literally, man, one of those ones. You have to be in this life. You have to be. But do you know what it is? I'm a very one step at a time kind of person. So although I have many ideas, I don't know exactly where the future is gonna take me. So with God's will, hopefully all is good. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Yeah.
I'm hoping for big things. I'm hoping to create a legacy out here, man. So hopefully I'll be able to do that, man.
And
yes, man.
Let me just be the first to say, Phil, I, out of many, are rooting for you to see this all happen one day.
Come on, bro. I appreciate that, man.
For anyone says anything, I just want you to know that.
Yes, bro.
You stamped it, bro.
Yes, man.
EmpireBlends.
Yes, we stamped it here today, fam. Today. That's what we like, man. Come on.
So, Phil, this has been, the end of this sit down.
Yes.
About your apprentice journey and your insight into the world.
Yes, man.
Is there any final thoughts you want to say for the audience or any other young apprentices coming up on the ranks?
Right. So for any of the young apprentices, come down to Air Force One. You know what I mean? You're in good hands. You'll be taught a lot. You have room to learn and grow. Step outside the box. Don't follow the guidelines. Don't feel trapped wherever you are. Just keep it moving. And obviously, if you find yourself in Tottenham, come on, man. Instagram, TikTok, EmpireBlends, get booked in. We have a good time, good vibes, movie, TV show, movies, music, snacks, drink, whatever you need. A little extra something as well, but we won't get into that. But yeah, man. Come down, man. Let's vibe. Get a trim. Yeah, man.
No worries. Pharaoh, Mr. Yes, EmpireBlends.
Michael, man, come on.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, bro.
It's been long awaited.
Yes, it
long
has.
Anticipated. I called guys, just to let you know as well. So look, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I always tell you this nickname. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna say? The Fresh Prince of Tottenham.
Crazy,
Barber, the Fresh Barber Prince of Tottenham. I always tell him this.
Come on, man. I try my best.
Guys, Tottenham, if you're watching, this is number one barber. If you don't know already, now you know.
Come true.
Pharaoh, EmpireBlends, thank you so much for coming.
Yes, bro. Come on, man. Thank you for having me, bro.
No worries.
Yes.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
You too, man.
Thanks for coming.
Of course, bro. It's been good.
This has been another episode of Barber Talks.